What is today?
December 13th.
Today is December 13th. And when did the incident happen?
May 22nd.
May 22nd. We're about to go into court for the third mandatory visit here, and over an hour away from home. It's an hour drive each way. So between driving and time that I've spent at court, I've probably spent 20 to 30 hours of my life on this. And then discussions with lawyers, etc. for this. I'm $10,000 in, and I couldn't imagine how this would affect an individual who did not have a single second to spare. Something like this could really ruin someone's life if they were in a low spot. The judge is gonna either say this is a waste of our time and he's gonna throw it out, or he's gonna press it, trying to put a kid in jail for riding a jet ski, what they think was a reckless operation of riding two jet skis within a close proximity of each other on an empty lake. I sit down, there's 100 people in there. I sit down once again right behind like 30 guys in chains. This is the biggest case in town, keep in mind. The TWRA, Tennessee Wildlife something agency, is like, they know what's going on. They're paying attention to this. This is their biggest like break ever. They want to put the original offer back on the table again. They're like, are you sure you don't want it? Like they tried to take it, they offered that to begin with. So they're like, all right, except they dropped both of our charges. They're wanting to film a video of me for their personal use, for personal production, for the TWRA to use as a promo for safety. A lot of people are looking at it as, why not promote safety? Look, I'll tell you guys right now, be safe on the water. Go to Tennessee's boater safety course. It's not that hard. Go do it. If you're going to go on their lakes, that's your requirement for law, to go get their boater safety course. I didn't know that. They could put up a sign for that. I don't have a problem telling people to be safe. The problem comes in when they're asking me to use my personal business. That's like what freaking Russia does. Like, when the government comes to your house, they're private contractors to get as much money and stuff out of you as they can. They want to use your personal business for their gain. Okay, that's what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to cross that line. I'm not going to sell out my content, my business for them to use whatever they want with. They had Alan Jackson apparently on that same lake cut down a couple trees to see the view, and they like made him put on a free concert for everyone to get rid of his charges. They were trying to, they love like these little, like, okay, here's a celebrity, what can we get out of it?
Let's abuse his power.
Yeah, literally I said no. I'm not going to let you just film whatever you want of me to use for your content for the TWRA that's trying to literally put me in jail right now. Why would I want to promote you when you're trying to literally hurt the people who are enjoying your lakes? Yeah, we're going all the way with it. I guess the next step is going to a bench trial, which is basically the judge or like a small jury in private or whatever is going to look over it and decide whether or not I'm guilty or whether or not there's probable cause. And they'll say yes or no. If they say no, there's not probable cause, we're free. And if they say yes, there's probable cause, it goes to an actual jury of 12 people.
Oh my.
Which looks really, really, really bad for the DA and the TWRA. Really said, so at the bench trial, if they decide that we are guilty at that bench trial or whatever, which is like pre-jury trial, they issue an indictment. And basically, if they waive our right to appeal that, the DA, which so far he's waiving that right to appeal, so we can't appeal it. He can just decide they can't appeal it, whatever they say goes. They can literally arrest us on the spot. What? That's how that works. They can literally arrest us. They're like, you are guilty now because they waived your right to appeal. This is absolutely amazing. I'm going to head back home. This has been another 3 hours of my life. We've been here 2 hours.
2 hours, yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Hour drive up, hour drive back.
2 hours here. Some traffic.
4 hours.
And then whatever damage you do to your vehicle. Time that you could have spent actually working and being a productive member of society.
Yeah.
So if you combine all that, imagine how that hurts someone who has nothing to lose. Next court date, end of February. So I will see you all in almost 3 months.